All right then. All right. Well, you know what, Laura? Speaking of chicken,
Hmm.
you know what I did here before the
Hmm.
show?
What
I,
did you
to
do?
be totally honest with you, I ate a little bit of chicken.
That's some cannibal shit right there, Doc.
Really? You think so?
Buck,
Doc?
yeah.
Doc? Would you say Bach or Doc?
I said Doc.
That'd be funny. That's some cannibal shit right there, Bach. I mean, that can serve many, meanings. It can mean, Bach is in, it's imagine someone throwing in Bachs here and there when they're talking as if they Bach, but they just say Bach. They don't actually Bach, they just go. And then I went down the street, Bach. And then I went into the store, Bach. And I said, Bach, let me get a Slurpee with a couple hot dogs on the side, Bach. And, they're just throwing in
Or if
these
they
Bachs.
if they use it in the same way that people use the word like, so they could be
Yeah,
they could be Buck. So
yeah.
I was Buck. That bitch did not know what the fuck she was talking about, and she was Buck. Fuck you, then, bitch. And I was Buck, but Buck. Buck,
And I
what the?
was Bach, get out of my face, fool.
And then
Is Bach
that fool was Buck all up in that shit.
it's Bach, what's up?
It's Buck whatever's.
It's Bach whatever. And so then it can mean that. And then it also could mean, our last name is Bach, kind of, so it can mean like that.
Hell,
It
Buck.
can mean Bach that.
What if it could
Uh,
mean if it meant yes,
so listen,
like hail Buck.
I actually ordered some food look, I was eating some
From what?
some nice
Hello.
what? Yeah,
You broke
hello?
up. Oh no.
Oh, I did. I'm broken up. How about now?
To me, you are. Okay, now you're all Bach. What?
Oh, I'm back. It was probably you. You're the one who probably got broken up, actually.
Really?
Yeah. No, I
You,
mean, I imagine,
Chicken Jessica? Can you mediate?
Chicken Jessica, can you, would you say
I
mediate?
gotta use it. Yeah.
Chicken Jessica, I gotta use it.
No, but seriously, who's being messed up right now?
Just to me, neither of you are messed up, so that makes me think that
Then
Laura
it's me.
is the
Okay.
problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But by the way, Mike B, is your last name really Bach? I really wonder that because our name is Bach. Is that true or is it not? Is it truth or fiction? And I want to say this with the chicken that I got earlier. Look, I was eating on the weekend. I was eating, very good quality vegan cuisine. Okay. I had good quality vegan foods. Okay. But today, oof, I got some, I ordered food delivery from a wings place.
Oh God, Wangs,
Oh,
huh?
yeah, Wangs, I should say. And I got a couple dipping sauces. I had some, I had this honey chipotle dipping sauce. I had some pineapple, some kind of pineapple kind of sauce. It was, and I had a apple barbecue dipping sauce and ranch. And
I don't know if I like the sound of any of those.
and then you know what
Except for
else I
maybe
did?
the pineapple something.
And you know what else I
What?
did? I got some bread pudding. Not bread pudding. I'm allergic to bananas, and I got banana pudding. Okay,
That sounds absolutely horrendous.
but the banana it's not horrendous. And the banana pudding had chocolate, had pretzels, salted caramel pretzels, chocolate something or other in there, and not bad. But all I'm trying to say is I might have an allergic reaction. We'll see what happens.
What the toilet says tonight.
Huh?
I said we'll see what the toilet says later on tonight.
Yeah, we'll see what the toilet has to say about it.
Yeah.
It's interesting that Mike B's name is Bach, Mike Bach, because that sounds like Weinbach almost, Brent Mike Bach.
Right, exactly.
But anyways, though, did you eat
Yeah,
anything today?
I certainly did not eat a banana pudding of sorts. That sounds horrid to me. I don't like pudding, and I don't like custard, and I do not like bananas except when they're just straight up.
You don't like the custard that our grandma used to make?
You mean flan?
That's right. The flan.
Only in liquid form, but when it is in its fully realized state, I am never.
So you would like to drink flan, but you don't want to eat flan.
That is correct.
That is correct. There is such a thing.
I love a hot liquid. I do love a hot liquid custard.
When we were kids, you didn't like the flan that she made?
Not in its gelatinized form, no.
You really, even as a child?
Even as a child, even as just a little ass chiclet, I didn't like it.
Hold on, do you like Jell-O though, hardened, right?
Preferred it liquid.
No, but you didn't like regular Jell-O, no?
I liked it a little. All right, I did like it. I did like it a lot, but I don't love it that much anymore.
I love Jell-O
in a gelatin state, but I do like it as a soup.
You know, I would say that Jell-O's might be one of the best desserts of all time. Basically, second to
that is utter blasphemy.
No, I mean, if you're going for some lowbrow kind of stuff, you know what I mean? It's one of the best. It's one of the best lowbrow desserts of all time, I think. You know,
one of the best lowbrow desserts. What did you consider a chocolate chip cookie lowbrow? That could be.
I do, no, I do, and I think. Well, no, yeah, you're right. There's so many. Actually, I just had a brilliant idea. Gourmet Jell-O.
Yeah. That is not possible.
No, what do you mean not possible? That'd be amazing.
Okay, it is possible. You know, they used to do that in the olden days, you know, in France and such. For example, has anyone ever seen the Sofia Coppola version of Marie Antoinette, which features strongly some gelatinized and Jell-O-esque looking food items that I do believe were time period specific. So it takes place in France, as you may know. Mm-hmm. And a lot of these amazing, you know, sort of scenic shots would feature these amazing looking foods from the time. So we're talking, you know, late 1700s up in her. And they had these gelatin kind of Jell-O looking molded, sort of very chunkified Jell-O mold, kind of gnarly looking things.
Okay,
but
hold on.
They were considered gourmet. They were for the king and the queen.
Wait, hold on a second. Cool it for a second here. Chunky. When you said chunky, that was a turnoff. Okay,
that's a turn. It's all a turnoff.
No, it's not, because I don't. The idea of chunks in a Jell-O, I don't love. But then again, I could be convinced. I could be convinced otherwise. If they're chunks of something. If there's something good in there that's chunk, it could be good, you know?
Well, I think that a true dish is some kind of, I've seen it, I think, before in something, a gelatin or a Jell-O beef cake.
You're kind of breaking up quite a bit, I must say.
Oh, am I really?
Yeah.
A Jell-O beef cake? Ever heard of a Jell-O beef cake?
So it's a beef, is Jell-O flavored, is it beef flavored
Jell-O?
Is that true? Is it really a beef flavored?
I think so. I think I've seen it.
To be honest, I would go for some kiwi chunks.
What about a liver flavored Jell-O?
No, I don't want any kind of savory Jell-Os. No.
Well, that would be the gourmet way to go. But if you're
no, it's not.
That,
what I meant by no. What I meant by gourmet was I meant something like
Jell-O?
Yeah, or something that had opaque qualities to it that were. But there were other fruit flavors. No, yeah, like there was creams inside the Jell-O. You know what I mean? Imagine Jell-O.
They have that.
Yeah, I want that, I guess.
They had those in our elementary school cafeteria lunches. Hate to break it to you.
Yeah,
and
right.
They were not gourmet.
No, they didn't. All they had was chalupas.
Now the chalupa, I have to say, was a little more on the gourmet tip than that gelatinous, opaque.
When are you talking about the chalupa was on the gourmet tip?
Well, I mean, if you want to talk about
basically a chewy piece of it was like a corn chip. Well, no, it was a tortilla. It was a chewy tortilla. It was a hard and chewy tortilla with cheese and meat on it. That was it. That was a chalupa.
To be specific, it was a taco boat, so to speak. It was sort of a boat-shaped.
A boat. Yeah, it was a boat.
Boat-shaped chip that was stale, topped with
stale,
meat,
yeah.
Cheese, and do-it-yourself lettuce, DIY lettuce, and
DIY
and taco sauce.
DIY lettuce. What is DIY lettuce? You just bring a bag of lettuce. You know what's
No,
funny?
they-
Chalupa just sounds like a funny name to me. Chalupa. You
I
know?
know, it's like, shut up, little chalupa.
Can I get a
outta here.
chalupa and one for my friend? It's
You know
my
what's
treat.
funny?
Hey,
I was-
chalupa's on me.
I was listening to NPR yesterday, and they were talking about funny words, and there was actually a study about words that are supposed to be funny, and they did a whole, deep dive, statistical deep dive, and asked hundreds of people about, I guess, what makes a word funny or whatever it is, and they finally came to the conclusion that there were certain combinations of words that were deemed the funniest ones amongst all the fans. And my mind immediately just thought, before they even said what the words were, I thought anything with two O's in it is funny,
Well,
Coop,
yeah, or an
coop,
OO sound. Couscous. Couscous.
Yes.
Anything with an O. Oh yeah,
Chalupa.
chalupa has an OO sound too. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're
And
right.
so,
Ooh, yeah.
but poo,
Yeah, poo. Yeah.
look at poo. Scoop is a funny word.
Also, how about this word, Laura? Penus.
How about shoop? Point being, none of that. Their stupid study did not conclude the same thing at all. And their conclusion
about this word?
Was just something very unfunny, in my opinion.
What about this? Vagina.
I love it.
Or vaginu.
So I think anything with the word.
How about vaginus? Vaginus.
Right. I think anything with the sound "gine" in it and "oop" is funny. Yes.
Yeah.
Coop,
Well,
exactly.
Laura,
Exactly.
tell your story. Oh yeah, Coop. Exactly. Tell your story, Laura, about when you were substitute teaching. Remember that?
Oh, right. So, you mean when I substitute taught the high school where they went on strike and then they came in finally after they were
No,
on
just the
strike?
kid who said.
The kid, she raised her hand. She goes, "How about we just get to know you for the period?"
No. The one, it was a boy.
Oh, there was a boy and he raised his hand. He wasn't raising his hand. He was talking to a kid next to him and he goes, "You know what's a funny ass word?" He goes, "What?" He goes, "Scoop." I'm overhearing this conversation, okay? And I thought, that is a funny word, and I liked it. And everybody he was talking to started laughing, and I agreed. I agree. But so I'm not the only one who thinks that oop sounding words are funny. I think most people think that.
Also, when you think of goop, that's a funny word too. Goop.
Right, goop.
What are some other funny words? Smegma, I guess that doesn't have an "oo" in it. But
I think it's just funny because of what it means.
Smegma would be funnier if it was called smoogma.
Right. But see, if smegma didn't mean like penis crust, then couldn't it be, what if it meant sophisticated? This person is extremely smegma and well-rounded in the subject of literature and the arts. And I think that we need to all give him a round of applause. He is the premier smegma aficionado. Everybody, round of applause for Ren Kupta or whatever. Like, if his name was
Kupta. Ren Kupta.
Right,
but also,
like, that
by the
would
way,
be funnier than smegma because smegma would, in that context, mean something somehow sophisticated or something.
Well, you know what's funny? You say that smegma. It almost sounds like the word Mensa. You know what I mean?
Right.
It sounds like some kind of genius association. We have members of Smegma here with us, ladies and gentlemen.
Smegma Chi Beta.
It sounds like a fraternity. Yeah,
Right.
We actually have members of the honors fraternity at MIT, Smegma Phi Kupta. Or something like that, right?
Smegma Phi Kupta will be having a reunion
Actually,
party.
how about
Sunday
Smegma? What about
at,
Smegma?
At Hal's Bar.
Smegma Thigh Kupta.
What if it was just? What if somebody's name was Smegmuth?
Smegmuth the Wanderer.
Smegmuth Bartholomew Braxton III.
Smegmuth, you go to your room right now. Smegmuth, you go to your coop. Smegmuth, no feed for you. No feed for you.
Go to your coop and read a book.
Yeah. Smegmuth, write his name down. Smegmuth, grandmother, write his name. Wait, tell them that story, Laura. Tell them everybody that story.
Okay, a long time ago when
don't do the whole. Don't do the song.
I won't. I won't do the song. There was a grandmother who, for some reason, came to the class and was sitting in the back just with her grandchild hanging out, and the teacher was very militant, and I was, I guess shadowing the teacher for whatever reason, and the teacher was very militant, and she would go, "Who remembers? Who wrote the book I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings?" Something like that. And the girl whose grandmother was in class, or actually no, it wasn't the girl. It was some other kid wrote. They go, was it? I don't know, Bill Cosby or something like that. They said the wrong name, and she goes, "Grandmother, write his name down." Like, because she was mad that he didn't know that it was Maya Angelou or whatever, and she just that's kind of the end.
So, but it's just funny, the idea that I guess grandmother was this sort of teacher's aide in a sense, but just it's funny that
she was everyone's grandmother.
But also the fact that she's referred to as grandmother. Grandmother, write his name down.
I know, it's like, is she the teacher's grandmother too? It's like she's calling the teacher was calling her grandmother.
Right,
so
that's so funny. Right, that is really funny.
That was funny. Anyway, grandmother, write Smegmith's name down.
Smegmith. You know,
Smegmith, go to your room.
It does sound like a really upper sort of, an upper class kind of, name. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Smegmith. Richard Smegmith III, or Smegmith, Smegmith Kupta III.
Right. I know why to the caged bird.
Wait, Smegma. Wait.
Smegmith, what are you doing? Write his name down.
Smegmith III.
Smegmith.
So
Smith Barkuptamu.
No, it's Coopthalamu.
Coopthalamu.
How about Coopthalamus?
Coopthalamu.
How about Smegmith Coopthalamus? Or Coopthalamus Smegmith Branford's, the third or whatever.
How about Smegmith Coopthalamus the second? Smegmith
the second. The second. The second.
It was Smegmith Bartholomew the second Junior. Has anybody ever been called something the second junior? Like, because their dad was the second, but the dad didn't want him to be the third. They want him to be a junior version of him.
Right, right. The second junior.
Anyways.
All right, very good. Oh, man. Should we start the show?
I suppose we could.
I suppose we could. I suppose we could.
So I guess if you add a TH to things, it makes it sound
that's a funny sound too. Also, I will say P sounds are pretty funny, slap and, or
slap.
I will say harder kind of sounds like E or E too. Double E's can be good too, such as cheek.
Right. Butt cheek is a good combination.
Or boot cheek.
I actually think in that case, strangely, that butt cheek is funnier than boot cheek. Although if you were talking about an actual boot and referring to that boot for whatever reason as having a cheek, then that would be funny. Like, could you please polish my boot cheeks? I seem to have scuffed them.
I will say the word, don't you agree the word pad is a funny word? Pad? P-A-D?
Kind of, but only because I know what it means. But here's what
I guess I know what you mean.
I've always disliked the word purse. But probably because it sounds like puss. And puss is funny because it sounds like pussy. But pussy's funny because it sounds like pussy. Yeah, no, pussy is funnier than pussy. Pussy. Basically, puss is funnier than puss. True, but is pussy funny in certain contexts? Yes, I suppose it is. It is. It is. What do you mean? Why did you question it? It's also very crass. What? Yeah, why did you question it, though? Why did I question whether it was funny? By pussy is funny. Yeah. Well, I used to just think it was a horrid word that I was embarrassed to say. Like as a kid, I always thought, oh, don't say that word. It's such an ugly word. But now I think it's funny for some reason. I mean, I find it to be, it is a bit crass. And I feel like that can be used in such ways that are, amusing. Amusing. Oh, yeah, the word moose is funny. Sure. I mean, and what's funny about the word moose is that, the main kind of host and character of You Can't Do That on Television, her name was Moose.
Isn't that weird?
Imagine your name being Moose. That would
I
just
know,
be so horrible.
but also especially if you're. I mean, okay. Anyway, so
I mean, sorry to anybody out there whose name is Moose.
yeah.
I'm sure you're really cool and nice. I don't. Let's move on.
No. Also, mousse is just a funny idea. The idea of putting something in your hair or pubic hair or whatever. Think of the idea of moussing your pubic hair. You know, putting LA looks in your pubics.
LA looks. Right.
Lady's flower.
The lady's flower. What about a lady's pussy?
What did you say? A lady's pussy? What if
would that
what if
be
your
a
mom said
proper term that your mother said?
Yeah. No, the only proper way
term
to
is pussy.
is lady's pussy.
No, it's like this. Child, let me teach you a little something about the birds and the bees. The only proper way to refer to your genitalia is pussy. So, carry on.
So I want you to say pussy before you go to sleep at night. 10 times.
I want you to wash your pussy before you go to sleep. Okay. You must carry on. Moose knuckle.
There's a lot of words for vagina, you know.
Gemma Leslie said poosith. That's pretty funny. Child, you must be sure to always refer to your private parts as pussith instead of pussy, because we are upper echelon folk and we do not end things in Y, but rather a TH.
I go to Cal State Poly and I'm rushing for the fraternity smegma.
Smegma Chi.
Smegma thigh. Or smegma thigh smegma. That's what it is. Smegma thigh smegma.
No, it's like this. I used to shop at Smegma Beta, but then I suddenly realized Ralph's is so much better.
Wait, what?
I said I used to shop at the grocery store Smegma Beta, but then I realized Ralph's is so much better.
What about alpha smegma? You know, it makes me think of smegma that's really strong. You know, it's alpha smegma. Alpha smegma. Right. Actually, it also makes me think of alfalfa sprouts or something, and I'm thinking alpha AF.
What?
I mean, no, not AF. ALFA. ALFA, alpha smegma. You know, I'm just thinking of a cottage cheese with sprouts.
Oh,
anyway,
right.
should we start the, you know what I mean? Or just imagine some sort of Bart Simpson-esque kind of sprouting of coming out of a cottage cheese sort of pubic. Imagine somebody's, instead of pubic hair, basically it's above their penis. Above their penis, instead of pubic hair, it's just a cottage cheese and then sprouts coming out of that, you know?
Beeson said in olden times they used to braid the bee hole to the poussée hair to prevent covert.
Is that true? Is that true?
Braid the bee hole?
They used to braid the butthole to the vagina hair, basically, to prevent impregnation. He claims.
Really
he claims.
That is not true.
So he claims.
I like it.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's start the show. What do you say?
Yeah, I say yes.
Okay, we're going to start the show. Let's start the show right now. Hey, that was a good pre-show talk, though. I think that's a good one for the books, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The Smegsons. It's kind of like the Jetsons. The Smegsons.
The Smegsons. Da, 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 da. Wait, oops. That just
Oh,
no, I was thinking of the Jetsons, but then I was singing the Simpsons.
No, the Jetsons goes, we're the Smegsons.
Oh, yeah.
That's how it goes, right? We're the Jetsons. Or is that how it goes?
And then how does it go after that?
What about the Smeg Stones?
You know, I was just thinking that, right?
Imagine.
Wait, how does the Flintstones song? Oh, God, that would be really intense.
Which one?
How does the Flintstones song go again?
It goes, you know, yabba dabba doo kind of thing. You know, it goes.
Well,
it goes. We're the Flintstones. We're the Smegstones.
Smegstones. Meet the Smegstones. Have a yabba dabba doo time. A dabba doo time.
How about a yabba goop time or scoop?
A yabba scoop time.
Yeah, scoop time. Yeah. Oh boy, Alberto.
Okay.
And okay. Well, hey, you know what? We'll introduce. Sophie K is asking about. You know who this dark-haired person is, and we'll introduce. We haven't even started the show, so let's start the show, and then we'll make our introductions and stuff, right?
Real quick though, just to comment on Smegstones. Imagine if you had a Smegstone instead of a kidney stone, like if it was stuck in your pee hole or something, and it was made out of smegma and hardened smegma.
Oh yeah, that could be something. That would be
I
something.
thought you were gonna say, oh, that could work.
No, what I mean is that could be a thing, you know. By the way, Chicken Jessica knows about sort of the way of the stones a little bit to some degree. Don't you?
Yeah, unfortunately, I do. Yeah.
You've had a smeg stone or a kidney stone?
I've had 2 smeg stone surgeries.
Oh,
Yeah,
serious?
it was rough stuff.
That sounds horrible.
The way of the stones.
Well, I myself. Well, anyway, I don't know.
Oh wait, did you have a smeg stone?
I've had a kidney. I've had not a smeg stone, but I have had a kidney stone. So to
well, Chicken Jessica was referring to smeg stone.
Snack.
Chicken Jessica was referring to kidney stones as smeg stones just now. That's the new name for smeg stones, by the way.
Just making sure about that. Yeah. Okay. Because the fact is, there is no such thing as a smeg stone.
Hold on a second. B-Son knows about the twist and shout.
You mean, did you watch that episode of Real Sex 10 or whatever it was where they talked about
I think it was probably Real Sex 5. But...
Or is that just a term that we thought was originated from that show? But
no, I think that somehow this person must have known about. I must have talked about the twist and shout somewhere or somehow, you know, and I think that I must have somehow mentioned it somewhere, the twist and shout. But if anyone wants to know what the twist and shout is, you can watch Real Sex 5. I think it is. But
is it part 5 or?
I don't know. Maybe it's part 4.
Or is it part 6?
Oh, right, part 6. It's part 4 or 5 or 6 or sex.
Or is it the second one?
Oh yeah, or Sugun. So basically, it's you pull down basically. You know what? Okay, all right, we'll do this and then we'll start the show. Okay, all right. So look, this is how it goes. Basically, there was this one segment, or should I say, smegment, that was on Real Sex, where there was this retreat that these men go to, and they're all allegedly straight men, but they would all go to this retreat to get in touch with their sexuality or whatever. And so they would go to the statue. There was a dome. It was a big statue of a penis that was on the top of a mountain. And they would go there and they'd sit in a circle and they'd go in a room together and they'd masturbate together and stuff, you know? And
I thought it was a penis dome.
No, it was just a statue that was on top of a mountain. And then they would masturbate together. And then on the last day, their supposed wives would come and join them or whatever and join them. It just, to me, it really did seem more like maybe more of a cover up that this is a thing for men to explore their homosexuality, really, or something like that. But they didn't say that exactly. But anyway, the thing that was the funny part about it, though, was that the lead guy, the lead instructor, he was demonstrating how the best way to masturbate, and he used this glass dildo as a demonstration, and he showed this, and he had this glass dildo, and he says, so my favorite method is the twist and shout. What you want to do is pull all the skin all the way down to the base of the penis, all the way to the testicles, and then he kind of gripped it, and he says, so you want to expose the nerves. And I'm saying this with not a full English accent because I don't think it was an English accent. It was some sort of mix between maybe English and maybe just smegmouth, And you expose the nose, and then you grip the shaft and you twist and shout. It's meaning, I don't know if you can see this, but say that my finger is the dildo. You twist and shout. And so basically you would twist.
No, I think he went like this, twist and shout. Like he went like this, twist and shout.
But you're doing it like this. You're going like this.
I know. I think he went like that. Because I remember he was showing them different methods of masturbation.
He went like, no, it was just the twist and shout. And he would say, you want to twist and shout, twist and shout, twist and shout, like that. Actually, why am I using my finger? I could use the microphone, actually.
Somebody asked if this is a true story. Yes, watch Real Sex
4 or 5 or 6.
And it
could have been Real Sex 3. There could have been Real Sex 3.
It's a documentary, basically. And by the way, I just wanted to also comment on Primitive Survival RS's comment that said nard stones. No, I find that to be a very good combination of words. Nard.
Okay, first of all, by the way, speaking of funny words, nard is a very good word. Yeah.
It's very funny word, nard. Why is
Yeah,
that
you know
so
what? I think N words are usually kind of, well, I didn't mean that to sound like that, but I mean, usually like, nard is kind of a funny word.
funny? Right, it is a very funny word, and that's why I feel like the name Bernard is kind of a funny name. No offense to anybody named Bernard, but I do know somebody whose middle name is Bernard, and they used to get called Burnt Nards when they were a kid. So anyway,
Oh, wow.
Gary,
That's something. Huh? That's really
Gary
something.
H. Gary H said the Beatles used to jerk off in a room together like a race. 100% true. Presumably using the twist and shout method. Maybe.
I,
Oh, that's interesting.
I,
I didn't know that.
I wonder about that, about the Beatles, if they were doing that, if they were masturbating together. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't, I don't, it's not hard to believe. It's not hard to believe, to be honest, not hard to believe,
Also,
Anyway, the twist and
late night
shout.
talk show said one other funny thing. Late night talk show said, I had butt stones. That's all they said. That's a funny combination of words. Too.
You know that band called the Mighty Bosstones? What about the Mighty Butt Stones?
What exactly is a butt stone? Is it a mere dingleberry, or is it some kind of smegma stone meets kidney stone, but its own thing, which is thus a butt stone? Is it some kind of stone you have to pass through your penis that came from your butt at one point? Or through your vagina, for that matter, that came from your butt? Like, did your butt create the stone?
Wait, I can't remember, Laura. Did you have a kidney stone?
I did have a kidney. Yes, I had a kidney stone.
You and Chicken Jessica could relate to that, I guess, huh?
I didn't have to have surgery, but I had a really bad stomach ache, and then yeah.
And you had to pass it through your penis, or what?
Eventually, I peed it out. Yes, it was.
Did you see it in the toilet?
No, it wasn't like big enough to be able to see it, apparently. But
okay, because Chicken Jessica,
I got an X-ray of it.
Chicken Jessica showed me pictures of.
Someone mentioned a lithotripsy in the comments, and that's what I've had twice. But it's been a while, and I've taken care of the problem. But
did you? Yeah, it can be caused because of dehydration, and obviously genetics can contribute. Yeah, but do you know why?
For me, it was because I was doing a keto diet and I wasn't drinking enough water.
Oh yeah. Mine was because of dehydration too.
Yeah, so basically mine was dehydration as well. That's how it started. Yeah.
I saw a picture of it in a plastic bag.
Yeah, I sent them a picture.
Chicken Jessica's stones.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they were big enough to see. So Laura, obviously yours were not big enough.
8 millimeters long.
Wow, that's what that movie's based on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so scary.
8 millimeter, that movie, 8 millimeter.
Yeah,
mine was because of dehydration from drinking too much Sparks the night before. This was in my college year. It's basically, they don't make it anymore. It's an alcoholic energy
drink.
Like
it was like New Zima or something.
It was so. Me and Kara used to drink it in college, just because we would like to stay up late, but we also wanted to drink, and so they stopped making it because I think it caused butt stones, but not not at the time. They called it kidney stones at the time. No, but it was very bad.
Our dad has had kidney stones, right?
He's had the stones, yeah.
So gosh, I mean, I'm in what do you call it? I'm in the zone to be able to get stones if I you are
in the zone. You're in the stone zone, but
I'm in the stone zone.
But if you take care of yourself and you don't drink Sparks like I did, then you'll probably be fine. Look at me and my father. Our father he didn't have the best, eating habits probably, and he probably just wasn't drinking enough water. And anyway, I'm better now though. I drink a lot of water. I drink this much water every day now.
That's good for you, huh?
This is a gallon straight up.
I can't believe you drink that much water. That's just crazy to me.
Truth be told,
shout out to the Gallon Gang, by the way.
Oh,
every day. Sorry.
I know.
I do
it by doing 15 sips at a time. Want me to show you?
I take 10 big gulps.
Oh, see, I just feel like 15 regular sips is totally doable. Watch, let me just show you.
I like it. That's how I do it. This is more than what I do. This is impressive.
I'm done. Look at how easy that was. 15. Now I could do that again in another 2 minutes, and I'm already done with one of these.
You're gonna have to go pee-pee.
But
During the
then
show.
if you just do that many of it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times a day, easy. No more butt stones for me, I'll tell you that much.
Should probably start the show at some point. I'm just gonna
I
let
know.
them
I don't know what to say. I mean, at this point, we're already 37 minutes in or so, or 36 minutes in.
Oh, right.
No, 35 minutes. We're 35 minutes in, and we haven't started the show. And I'm kind of wondering if we should even do the segment that we had planned for today.
We can.
Tonight.
I don't know. Wow, 37 minutes in.
I mean,
Jeez.
okay, let's have a producers meeting right now. Chicken Jessica, back in here. What do we do?
What's up?
What should we do?
It's already 6:37, and you got to think of something to do in the after party. But I kind of like the way it's rolling right now.
I kind of like the way the Stones are rolling too. Actually,
yeah, I like Stone Talk. I mean
maybe that's what this episode was Stone Talk, or it was
no,
called.
we should just call it Rolling Stones.
Yeah,
or just the Stone Zone.
Yeah,
Stone Zone.
Stone Roses. Yeah.
Smegmathai. So I guess so what do we do? I don't know what to do about this episode. I feel like we kind of talked too long at the beginning of the show. We didn't even start the show. I don't even know what to do.
Why don't we give them a little teaser?
Okay.
And say, look, here's what we really had in store. If you want to know.
Okay, fine. Should we actually start the show?
Well, let's start the show, and then we'll just sort of intro what we were going to do, and then
and then
if they want to see more, they can join us in the after party.
Go to the after show. The after show debriefs is really where
that's where the butt jam happens.
That's where we really spread the cheeks open wide right there. Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and start the show. Welcome to the Chicken Coop. My name is Brent Weinbach.
I am Laura Weinbach.
And we are the host of this show that's kind of a chat show with segments, or smegments. We should start calling them smegments from now on, actually.
I think that's pretty much the name.
Smegments. Okay, for this next smegment.
Dormant this whole time.
Yeah, I can't believe we've never made that joke before. I
know. What are we thinking? God, what fools be? What fools be we?
So, yeah, I mean, look, we had a segment lined up. Should we just get right to the segment because we spent so long at the pre-show talk that
we're not going to do the segment right now because we're practically out of time, but we're going to let you know what we are going to do.
Okay, well,
the after party.
It's a returning segment. Okay, this is a segment we had done several episodes ago. It was called Hen TV, or I Want My Hen TV, the box. And what that is it's a segment where we watch a music video and we break it down shot for shot, and we kind of, we analyze what's going on and just really get to the bottom of the true meaning of what that is. And I know Sean McNulty is going to be liking this one because it is a Michael Jackson video. This was the one we had picked out for this episode. And I guess we won't really get into it really on this episode. I mean, maybe we can get into a little bit or something, but I don't know,
Yeah.
I mean, should we start that segment now, or should we just talk about us doing it and not actually do it,
Well, why don't we tell them what we're going to do? What song we're going to do? What video we're going to do?
It was black or white. Black or white.
Wait, you didn't say that already, right?
I just said it.
No, right.
Yeah.
But not before that. Okay. Yeah. We are going to be analyzing and sort of deconstructing the original black or white video by the late, great MJ Jackson, as you all know.
Michael MJ Jackson.
Michael MJJ Jackson the second.
No, but there's some, I mean.
Wait, Michael MJJ Jackson the second. Yeah, so if you want to get in on that, it's going to be good. It's going to be very, well, we'll see. We shall see.
I think there's going to be some good stuff in it. Look, it's an all-star cast. Macaulay Culkin is in it, and George Wendt, and
yeah, Macaulay Culkin from Uncle Buck. Imagine going up to Macaulay Culkin. Hey, are you the guy from Uncle Buck? It's like,
or just
not to mention his hugely successful.
No, I know. I love doing that. I like going up to people and we've told this story many times. I feel like at this point, but Laura and I were at a car wash once. Probably in the 90s, I think. And we had just coincidentally seen this movie called Ticks. It was this kind of kind of B horror movie kind of thing, you know. It was about giant ticks, and we saw that week or something, and then who's in that movie but Alfonso Rivera from Silver Spoons.
From Ticks.
Right, from Ticks. From Silver
Not
Spoons.
from he was in Silver Spoon?
He was, but he also, people probably know him better from The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, playing the role of Carlton, okay? We saw him in the car wash, and we went up to him, and we didn't say, "Oh, are you from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?" We said, "Oh, excuse me, are you in the movie Ticks?" And he said, "Unfortunately, yes." That's how he said it too. Unfortunately, yes. And no, he was really nice though. He was very friendly. So, but it was just a funny coincidence that we had just saw that movie.
I just had a funny thought though. What if you went up to Macaulay Culkin and you were like, "Excuse me, were you in that movie Uncle Buck? Is your name McNulty Clacken?" Like, what if you went up to him and you were like, "Is your name McNulty Culkin?"
Oh, you mean just get his name wrong and stuff? Yeah.
Yeah, but if it was like you called him McNulty.
Well, you know what? Okay, here's a little inside joke here, or inside thing, is so there was this I did this really, really tiny little role in this TV show called Bedtime Stories. Okay, Tim and Eric's Bedtime Stories, and I was supposed to be on the phone with somebody, and I was kind of riffing stuff, but Jason Schwartzman was in this episode. Okay, he was the featured player in this, right? So Jason Schwartzman. And he's playing himself. And so I was on the phone, and I was kind of I was supposed to be working at a desk or something. And I was talking to somebody about what's going on. And I was kind of pretending like I didn't know who he was, or I mean, that's how I was acting as if my character doesn't know who he is. So I was saying this, and I was kind of making this up, kind of similar in a similar vein to what you're saying. I don't think all of this made the cut, but it says something. I was saying, yeah, it's an actor, Jason Schwartz. I just call him Jason Schwartz instead of Schwartzman. And I said, Jason Schwartz, I don't know, some movie called Mount Rushmore, or something like that. I was calling it Mount Rushmore instead of Rushmore. I was calling Mount. Anyways, it kind of made me think of what you were saying just now. But anyway, maybe that wasn't really worth the time that we're wasting not getting to the segment. He didn't. I don't know what he thought actually, but he seemed nice. You know, he seemed nice. I said Mount Rushmore, right? I said Mount Rushmore, right? Anyway, no, I feel like I said this already too, but I saw Alan Ruck at the post office a couple of years ago, and I wanted to say to him, "Hey, excuse me, are you in that movie Bad Boys?" Which he is. This movie called Bad Boys with Sean Penn. But anyway, all right. Or maybe I could have said,
saying it.
Oh yeah. And then I also was gonna say to him, "Excuse me, are you in that movie? Are you in that TV show Going Places?" And of course, Alan Ruck is better known for being in, Spin City or Ferris Bueller's Day Off, or more recently, Succession. All right, now what are we getting to here? So we get to the segment, or what?
I think we are not going to get to the segment on this particular live stream, but we will on the one that happens immediately after this.
By the way, you know what you could say?
Backstage people.
By the way,
you want to.
By the way, you know what you could go to Macaulay Culkin and say is you could say, "Excuse me, are you in the movie Jacob's Ladder?" Which he is.
Well, he's also in.
But he doesn't even speak it, I think.
What else? So what else is he in? He's in My Girl. He's in The Good Son. Oh, so yeah, were you in that movie The Good Son?
Hey, excuse me, were you in that movie The Good? Excuse me, did you play the bad son in the movie The Good Son?
Yeah.
Were you the bad? Wait, were you in the movie The Good Son? Wait, what? I can't remember. Were you the bad one or the good one? Were you the bad son or the good son?
What if you were like, are you in that? Are you that guy in that band Pizza Fight or whatever the hell his band is called? You know what I'm talking about?
Really? He was in a band called Pizza Fight?
No, I think he has a band called something like Pizza Party or something like that.
Are you thinking Party
Fight.
Monster?
Oh no, but that's another thing you could ask him.
What about this?
No, he has a band. I swear, it's a band. They're called Pizza something like that.
He's in a music video for Sonic Youth, right?
Oh, right, that. Yeah.
And you could say that to him. You could say,
"Oh, right.
Are you in a Sonic Youth music video?
Right.
And you have your shirt off and stuff or something, or you're doing some stuff with your lips or something."
Right. What if you asked him, like, "Excuse me, were you in the Michael Jackson trials about the molestation?"
He wasn't, though. I don't think he was.
No, I think he testified that he did not get molested.
Oh, maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe, what if you said this? This would be kind of a funny twist. You go, excuse me, are you in License to Drive and Dream a Little Dream and and Lost Boys and The Burbs? Are you in all those movies? Thinking that he's Corey Feldman because Corey Feldman was friendly with Michael Jackson also.
Oh boy, that is a hardcore stretch of. One would really have to kind of do some digging on that one, but hey, sure,
no, you could go up to him. Yeah, you could say,
"Oh yeah, are you Kieran Culkin's brother?"
No, this is what you do. You go, "Excuse me, are you by any chance? You know who you look like? You look like the guy from Succession. You ever see that show, Succession?
Or better yet, wait, oh no, you should be like, you know who you look like? You look like the kid who plays the cousin in that movie Home Alone. You know." Because his cousin Kieran, or no, not Kieran plays his cousin in Home Alone. So it'd be funny to be like, are you by any chance related to the kid who plays the cousin in the movie Home Alone? Like,
right.
Like
that's so funny. That's actually really funny. Excuse me, have you ever seen I don't know how you have to say. Excuse me, are you by any chance? You know who you look like? You look like the cousin of the main character in Home Alone.
I think you were right to preface it with, "Excuse me, but have you ever seen that movie Home Alone by any chance? You kind of look like the kid who plays the cousin in that. I think his name's Kieran." The one who wets the bed.
Yeah. You know that movie has Catherine O'Hara and John Hurd. It's directed by John Hughes. You name every credit except for the main character. You know everything about
John Candy makes an appearance.
John Candy makes an appearance.
I think there's.
It's got Joe Pesci, Daniel Stern. He did the voice of the narrator in the Wonder Years. You know that show, The Wonder Years, with Fred Savage. You know all the stuff about Danica McKellen is in it, and they got Paul.
These are people that are not even in it.
Giovanni. They got Jason Hervey in there, and Gianna, and then it was executive producer Bob Brush or whatever.
Directed by Christopher Columbus, I think.
Yeah, and then John Hughes. He also did 16 Candles. You just name every. You seem to obviously know a lot.
All these other movies,
but also you clearly know. You clearly know a lot about actors and directors and production and stuff, and yet you still don't know that he's still not doing it. Are we still doing a smegment? I mean, Level Anchorage. I mean, you're going to come to the after show debriefs, right? Level Anchorage. So we're definitely going to get into it then, I guess. Although, to be honest, I feel like there's some juicy stuff in this Black or White music video that I feel like we're gonna miss out on. But
well, whatever. I mean, look at. Why don't we take a? No, we can't take a vote. You just make the call, Brent. It's your show.
Well, here's what we'll do. We'll start the segment, okay, and then we'll kind of be out of time, and we'll wrap it up. You know what I mean? Does that sound right? Well, how about this? We'll give them a taste. We'll just look at the first shot or two, okay?
Yeah.
Or even just the intro, maybe, okay? Yeah. So why don't we start the segment? It's a segment like I said, it's a segment that we have done before, where we look at a music video and break it down shot for shot. It's called I Want My Hen TV. And let's go ahead and start the segment. But unless there's anything else to do before starting the segment.
I think not. I think we've done it all at this point. We may as well get to the segment then, if we're going to do this.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and start.
Whoa. Sorry. Real quick. I want to shout out to the Monotree, because he did a super chat earlier. And by the way,
right.
Do you know what that is? A super chat? I don't know if you saw it.
Oh, I saw something come up that says super chat. I didn't even know what that. I also think I saw something that called somebody did something that said super sticker. I think is that some kind of sticky? Is that the sticky?
Jeremy Q throwing out that super sticker.
Oh, what's that all about? That's that sticky icky or what? How's that? How do you do that? Is that you smoke it or what? How does it work?
Is that sticker icker?
Is that sticker icker?
No. This is what we do. So a super chat is a way to tip the show, help support the show directly. All you got to do is in the little chat window in the corner there, you click on the $sign and you can pick super sticker like that person did, or super chat like the Monotree. Sorry, I forgot the other name already. And well,
Jeremy Q, I think, right?
Jeremy Q, yeah, thank you. And let me just show you real quick.
Yeah, I
Okay.
was gonna say, can you
Let's just do this.
What do you do? Do you click some sort of dollar sign or something
look
like
at
that?
that. Bryce's shell just figured it out.
This can go by pretty quick, but just check this out.
Please.
So you click that little dollar sign right there, super sticker, super chat. These are super stickers. And if you click super chat, this goes really fast. And then you pump up that dollar amount, whatever you want, whatever you have in the account. You type a message and it gets all highlighted, all nice for everyone to see, just like Monetary and Jeremy Q did, right? Jeremy Q.
And Bryce Shell now too.
And Bryce's hell. I'm a little behind here, but $4.99 from Bryce's hell. Look at that. He gets it. And that's how you do that. So, that's a super chat or super sticker.
It really works. It really works.
Mm-hmm.
It really works. Wow.
Yeah.
And you know what? While we're at it, okay, well, no, we'll explain how to do that. Become a member later when we start the segment. Let's go ahead and start the segment then.
All right. Just give me 1 second.
I mean, you know how it is. We're out of time pretty much, but it's okay though.
I want my TV.
Okay, that's good. So, so the video that we're going to look at today or tonight, I guess, it's just that, daylight, I mean, it is the evening, but it's still daylight out, but is going to be Black or White by the illustrious Michael J.J. Jackson, and
Michael Double J Jackson.
Michael Double J Jackson. And let's just take a look at just the very beginning of the video. I mean, the very, very beginning. Okay. And, we got to kind of do this in a very covert way so we don't get,
I totally forgot about this title sequence.
Now, I remember when I first watched this, I feel like they aired it on Fox first, right? I think that's where I first saw it. And it was the full version of it. And it
Look
showed
at that font. Oh my God. It's just so bulbous.
The font?
No, but I mean, it's very obtuse, I think.
I don't think it's bulbous, though.
No, it's not. That was the incorrect word. Sorry, I just felt that. I don't know why that word came out, but it's so kind of. I would never. It's not a sans serif, you know what I mean? But then it's all caps, and I don't know. There's something about it that I'm not. It's not. It doesn't. I don't remember this at all. It doesn't look like what I had in my mind of this video.
Well, I do vividly remember that when they showed it on Fox, and it was the premiere of this music video. I want to say, and it's not going to be in this, the Simpsons or Bart Simpson introduced it. I think I could be totally wrong here, but I thought that maybe Homer and Bart introduced it, and then they showed it. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Definitely,
Am I wrong about that?
It was a big deal. I remember it being a big.
And then they censored it too because there's a vandalism part at the end. Michael Jackson starts banging up cars and stuff, and they didn't show that after that. It was that they banned the rest of that, but we're going to see that full thing in the after show debriefs. Okay, well, let's take a look at that. We're up in here in the clouds, flying around. Probably he's probably flying around. If anyone ever saw the movie Moonwalker starring Michael Jackson, by the way, we have to appreciate Chick and Jessica really did a lot of work here to put the Hen TV logo in the corner of the screen there. If you can all appreciate that right there, that's pretty nice, huh? Come on now.
Do you think that they're flying around in the clouds because his spirit is not yet decided whether he's going to go into the body of a black person or a white person? He's like, am I going to be black or white?
He's deciding.
Yeah.
So it's a spirit deciding.
Right, it's his spirit flying around up there thinking. Anyway. Carry on.
Hentai.
All right, keep going.
Oh, hentai TV.
Hentai TV.
Wait, look at this. You go from the clouds.
Wow.
It's Superman.
That probably was very expensive, that shot.
Well, yeah, because they had to get that drone all the way up.
They did not have drones.
They had to get that drone all the way up there,
Right.
And then it's going deep. I'm trying to talk over this so it doesn't, get
oh no, is it frozen for you? Like
okay, hold on. This is a nice suburban town that anyone would love to live in.
Now that is obviously CGI.
That's not CGI.
It looks totally fake.
Wait, go back. That ain't fake. That looks real to me. I think they just
right, this. Okay.
No, they just sped it up. It's a car. No, it's just a car driving through a neighborhood.
Those houses look like CGI.
No, they
don't. Wouldn't have used that back then.
But actually, you know what?
Maybe it's just the resolution on.
No, you know what it does kind of look like? It kind of looks like the new. It looks like a miniature. You know what I mean? And it looks like
Right.
in Beetlejuice when they're going through. You know. But
Right.
anyway.
Probably good. It could very well. Is it
By the way,
frozen for you?
It's breaking up kind of sometimes. Yeah. Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah, it is kind of
no.
breaking up.
I was stopping it just for so it doesn't get claimed and stuff.
No, but I think you were just getting breaky uppy too. Actually, I think.
Right. Same for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you. Hold on, back up. It's actually really distorted here, huh?
Yeah, it's really distorted.
I think you're breaking up on your end. I think. You know what? This is a perfect fit to an end here.
You know what? This might mean we should just move on into the next.
Yeah, it's kind of just all.
show.
It's not just you.
Jessica.
I think it's not just you, Jessica. Come back on,
Well,
Jessica.
Yeah.
Wait,
should
talk
we-
and stuff, and just talk about what you did today.
Well, I worked and now I'm doing this.
Yeah, you're kind of all jumbly. You're kind of all jumbled and stuff. You know.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wait, talk some more. Talk about what you did.
Talking. I've had 2 kidney stones.
Okay, you sound good now. It sounds good now.
Oh, I have to talk about kidney stones for it to work.
Yeah, I
Right.
think
Oh,
so.
and
yeah.
now the image is cleared up too.
Oh yeah, now it's cleared up. I think there was just maybe an internet connection that was maybe not
could
so
have been
good.
my
Hey,
internet.
maybe take it back just a little bit so we can get this nice little this camera zoom. And I don't even know how
Oh,
they
yeah,
do these
let's see what
tricks.
kind of
Look
toys
at how
we
they
got
do.
from
How do they do this?
Oliver.
This is a true special effect. They go all the way down in here. Okay, that was a cut there. Probably.
It's miniature. It is miniature.
It's not because look, they go right into the house. Watch this. Keep going.
Well, that's called a transition.
Watch this. He's going. It feels like a video game. It feels like a racing game.
I know
right
it
now.
looks like a video game.
Look at this. It
Okay.
goes
Oh,
in.
there was the transition right
wait,
there.
oh yeah, there was.
Right when the camera passed the roof, that's where.
But
they
wait,
did
can
it.
you pause it? I want to see what's inside this house first. I mean, inside the bottom floor first. Can we just see what's going on in there?
It's very hard to see that.
I know it's hard to see, but can we just get right there? I just want to see what's going on in there. There's people sitting in couches.
Two
Interesting
parents. One
stuff.
parent has a leg crossed over the other with her hand slightly in her crotch. That's what it looked like to me.
Uh-huh.
See? There you go. All right. I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Look at this. He's a rocker right here.
All right,
this little
pause
rocker?
it.
Now, wait a
Let's see what
second.
he has for toys.
No, wait, can I ask this? Is that the person who's is that person who is that?
Well, also, what's funny is
Is that the
he's
cousin
listening to
from
this-
Home Alone?
He's listening to this quote unquote rock music, which is very different sounding from what we're about to hear.
Right. But also,
Meaning-
what poster is that? A poster of Michael Jordan on this thing, or what is that on there? Who's that? I can't see the poster. I know it's a basketball
Well,
player.
let's
right?
let it play a little longer, so maybe we'll get a closer shot.
Does it say?
Oh, was that a Stretch Armstrong? Oh, that's what's his name from Cheers.
Yeah,
him.
Stretch Armstrong from Cheers. Yeah, it's Stretch
No,
Armstrong
no.
from Cheers. George Wendt.
No. On the there's a Bart Simpson poster. There's
Oh, look, Bartman.
some kind of
Wow, there's so much in there.
right.
What is that poster right there? Is that CNC Music Factory?
No, I think that's a basketball player, maybe.
No, it's a baseball player, I think.
Oh, really?
I want to see these posters in back, you know?
Right.
I know, it's also kind of funny how this music is totally
lighting.
different than...
Wait.
Wait. Sorry, can you go
that
back?
was a Michael Jackson poster on the door, I think.
Yeah, let me see the door picture real quick. I got to see the door picture here. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. Can you go back even more? Back to the stairway shot, though? There's some kind of very expressionistic kind of lighting going on here, which is interesting.
That's what I was saying. The lighting is cool.
Look at what's going on with the stairway shot. There's some shadows. Okay, look at what's going on back there. What a creepy, weird thing. I mean, look at his shadow on the left. Okay,
right.
And then the window.
The windows
shadows
are creating like jail cell bars.
This is a very interesting, creepy shot.
Extremely expressionistic.
And I did mention Beetlejuice just recently, but this reminds me of Beetlejuice also, and it also it also is to me reminiscent of Psycho or something, you know?
Well, I think
Don't you
it's just
think?
supposed to
It's kind of a
that
doctor
he's an angry
it's a
dad, you know, and he's not going to be fun.
It's a cabinet of Dr. Caligari or something, doesn't it seem?
Could be, yeah.
All right.
Oh wait, what
can
was
we
on
see,
the so what was
can we
the
see that?
poster? Is it Michael Jackson?
Is that Bo Jackson? Oh, it is a Michael Jackson.
It is.
It is Michael Jackson. Wow, what a little Easter egg, huh? It's a little Easter. It's a little
Well, it's
sneak
not,
because
not
in case
really.
because it's supposed to be this. It's in case you thought you're just watching this casually and you're turning it on. And you think, oh, what is this sitcom that is George Wendt stars in, and this
but
random blonde kid. What is this show? And then you think, and then you say, oh, look, a Michael Jackson poster, and then they just little do you know it's actually gonna be a Michael Jackson.
Everybody was watching, knowing this was okay. First off, the video starts off with a huge title card that says black or white.
Yeah, what does that mean?
And I
could
don't
be black or white, the
that's
TV show.
No, but
And
I don't think that's I don't consider that poster an Easter egg, really, because it's like we know that it's going to be the Michael Jackson video. You know what I mean? Now, if we would have found something like a Michael Jackson, dildo or something, now that would be an Easter egg right there.
Or there's a kind of dildo called eggs. One time I went to this.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I saw this store. We just went in as a joke. This is a long time ago when I was 18 or something. We went into this store, the Hustler store on Sunset. My friends and I went in and we saw this. We were just looking at the stuff as a goof. We thought it was funny. And there was this one dildo that had these. It looked like eggs, and you put the eggs inside of whatever hole you want to put them in. But they were kind of eggs on a thing. Anyway, we just thought it was funny. And from then on, I always thought eggs were funny because of that.
I've always thought eggs were funny, but keep going. Let's keep going.
It's getting choppy.
Breaking up.
It's breaking up. I'll tell you this much.
I'm not sure what to do about that.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're breaking up, kind of a thing. What?
Am I beaking up?
Yeah, you're breaking up. You're beaking up. Yeah, you're beaking up.
You're backing up.
Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, it's really breaking up over here.
Yeah, it's way. I feel like we're watching this. It's scrambled as if it's on a channel that you can't get. On TV. Right. It's a Spice channel, but you can't even. Okay.
Wow, maybe he really channeled his inner angry dad, didn't he? Oh, now the sync is off.
I think it's okay. Go ahead. Go to bed. Oh, look at that Easter egg right there.
It's not
that's
an Easter egg. It's
an Easter egg. No, and he broke the egg. No, that's when the glass shattered. He broke the egg.
You guys are both breaking up. Now everybody's breaking up.
That's because the poster broke up. That's why. The poster affected everybody else,
Ah, shoot. All right. Well, should we
Well, look.
Maybe it's a sign that we need to do the rest on the next thing.
This person, this Joss War guy or whatever says, he said, "Hey kids, stop using my dildo eggs." That he's basically like, George. Stop using my dildo eggs.
Stop using my dildo eggs. Now go to bed.
Now go to bed.
And it's too loud. But
is this any better?
Yeah, it is much better. Yeah.
Okay, I think I know why.
See,
that's an Easter egg. No, that's an Easter egg. Wait, what does he say? Hold on. What does he say here? This is such a Home Alone moment just now. Did you see this? Okay, pause it. Can you go back to his face real quick? Okay, everyone's got to admit that Macaulay Culkin was a cute kid, but man, his lips were so red back then, huh?
I never thought he was the cutest kid for some reason. I thought he was just whatever,
Oh, you never had any kind of you never had any kind of crush on him?
No, not on him. No, I just feel like he's a little too.
What about like that? What about that kind of face? Oh, really?
He never seemed like a good actor to me. I always felt like he seemed really fake. Like there's something about his acting that feels very conscious of itself. You know what I mean? And aware of how cute he's trying to be or something like that. You know what I mean? And for me, that kind of overrides his actual cuteness, Okay, I like kids that don't know they're cute. I mean, when I think cute is when you're not aware of it. You know what I mean?
Okay, sure. But those red lips aren't cute to you. But also real quick, before you answer that, somebody pointed this out. This is a very good observation though. I love this observation. Nicholas D's nuts said, to the right of the shattered poster is a gremlin silhouette. Look to the right of the silhouette.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. That's pretty cool, huh? Now that's an Easter egg. Okay.
I mean, that's not a real. No, that's just our imagination.
Well, first of all, what is that? Is that a gremlin or is it?
I think it's just a shadow of something that looks.
But that's a
kind of
really
monstrous.
interesting. That's a very interesting detail that did not need to be in there.
But I don't think that it's just supposed to be a gremlin. I don't think it actually is a gremlin, Salona. I think that we're imagining that somebody saw that. Who said it? Who said that? Who said it looked like a gremlin?
Nicholas D.
Nicholas
Wait.
D. I mean, it looks like a gremlin, but I don't think it actually is a gremlin. Sorry. I think it just looks like one.
Whatever the
kind
case
of.
may be, it's just a very weird thing to have in there that they
Right,
thought, let's
the director probably saw that and just didn't. I mean, because there's
they lit for
frame
they obviously lit for that. They lit for that, obviously.
Right, I guess you're right. That's true. That's true.
That's just interesting that they thought, okay, we're gonna get the shadow of some alien or something like that. I mean,
but maybe that just happened. I mean, maybe that just happened. They're like, oh, let's leave that in there. You know what I mean? Because it looks weird and cool.
That's you don't get that on an accident right there. I mean, that's
you might. No, it might have because they had to have a sure.
No, they didn't. There's no spotlight on there. They obviously.
No, I mean they obviously spotlit the door, but that shadow might have been being created by the other stuff in the room on accident.
I don't know about all that though.
Yeah, sure.
That's funny though. Instead of it being Bob though from Twin Peaks, it's actually the arm. You know, the arm from Twin Peaks. You know the Garbonzoni, whatever that guy's.
Oh yeah, that was no accident, Nicholas D. Okay, fine. Well, hey.
Yeah, you can't accidentally get a shot like that.
No, sometimes you have happy accidents.
Hey, you know what's okay? You know what? This is an Easter egg. You know how Michael Jackson, he's there going, oh, or something like that, right? And the glass breaks. That's a foreshadow of later on at the end of the music video when he's doing vandalism on the cars and stuff. He goes, oh, and he breaks glass and stuff back then. So I feel like it's almost as if the glass is being shattered by Michael Jackson himself going,
right.
Oh,
he's right. Maybe.
Look at that. It looks like he broke it. You know what I mean? It looks like Michael Jackson broke it. Like Michael Jackson's going to come out of the poster.
Wait,
you know?
What do you mean? Okay, sorry, but Gary H says that has to be a gremlin in the ear. What do you mean the ear? The
ear of it. Look, see the big old ear right there? You don't see the ear of it?
You mean the one on the upper right, the thing on the top of it?
That bill.
That kind of duck-billed platypus looking thing?
Yeah, that platypus looking thing. It's an ear, yeah.
Wait, that's not a gremlin's ear, though.
I think it is a gremlin. I think that's definitely
it looks more like a jackalope.
It actually kind of looks like Mickey Mouse, I think. I think it's actually Disney's Mickey Mouse.
Disney's Mickey Mouse.
Wait, look at these shoes. It's also funny to say this is the best part, you know, because the song just sounded kind of.
I know, it's just repetitive.
It just kind of sounded repetitive, you know, but this is the best part of the repetition.
I know, it's like, da, 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 da,
yeah.
That's all it was. He's like, this is the best part. repeating intro for 5 minutes straight. All right, keep going.
Okay, and then he's got these big old speakers here. Now wait, pause that. Who's this?
Did you see that? Wait, did you see that? What her newspaper just said?
I know. Let's look. Look at Scooper. Oh my God, that's so funny, Scooper. That's so funny. It's also funny that It's also funny
they knew we were gonna do a review on that. They knew we were gonna have the show.
Actually, you know what's funny is it's called. I think it says it's hard to read, but it says the National Scooper. I think. You know, instead of the National Enquirer.
I don't think that. Yeah, you think that says national?
Doesn't that say it says the something scooper?
Yeah, I know, but do you think that's national?
I think it says the National Scooper. Well, hold on.
Yeah, maybe.
What is the other headlines here? I mean,
earrings, rings, and more on the back.
No, I see that. But what does this thing say up on the top right?
I was abducted by.
No, up above that.
I don't know. It's just some gobbledygook.
No, I don't think so. It says U.S. rockets. It says
it's
flying.
Just so hard to read.
It says flying. Blasting U.S. rockets. It says flying saucer was blasting U.S. rockets. And then the top says, I don't know what the top says, but flying saucer was blasting U.S. rockets.
All right, keep going.
That's interesting, man. I just think it's really
not that interesting.
I think the production design is always interesting when you're.
Well, I love production design, but
also pause this for a second. look at this loveless marriage, though. I mean, go back. I mean,
I know.
you know
There's
what I
so
mean?
much.
It's like, look at
He's
that.
got
I
this
mean,
guy on a lazy boy chair.
he's on his own
Totally.
chair by himself, and then she's over there on this couch, just completely. And look at the way the lighting
They're
is.
so
It's
far
almost
away from each other.
and it also reminds me of Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul, where everything's dark, you know, in the background, but then, you know, there's just certain things that are light. I mean, look at that. It's all dark back there, kind of, in a way, except for the. No, it's just interesting.
Actually, it doesn't look as dark as they made it seem on the staircase.
Look at this.
All right. Oh, that was a, you know.
Hey,
what's it
look,
called?
those sunglasses were the sunglasses that the Jack Nicholson was wearing.
That's
in
a
that other
spinal tap. That was a little bit of a sort of spinal tap.
But
That was a bit of a. What?
I'm sorry, I just wanted to make I always thought this was like a homage to Back to the Future in the beginning when he's like got the
Right.
big speaker and turning.
That's
it up.
right. That's right. Yeah. I totally hear that. You go to loud. Okay. Hold on. Can you go to that other shot? Sorry,
So
just that shot.
suddenly
was
the
reacting.
background becomes blue. Are you nuts?
Okay, hold on. Let's just look. I just want to look at their place for a little bit here. You know?
Well, there's an ashtray right there. Is there someone smoke in their family?
Wow, somebody smokes in the house.
One of those two parents smokes? That seems obtuse.
That is interesting, actually. That is obtuse, actually. Yeah, that is really interesting that there's this ashtray in the house like
I
that.
wonder
So
if the
this is
mom smokes because she's so depressed about their marriage.
well, no, I think she's more stressed out about the UFOs coming and stuff and blasting U.S. rockets and stuff. You know,
Or maybe
she's like,
he
honey,
sm-
she's all, honey, the U.S. honey, our rockets are going to get blasted by these UFOs if we don't start, you know.
No,
get
she's
out
like,
of here."
honey, our asses are gonna get blasted by these UFOs if we don't get the fuck out of here.
And
She's
just
like,
smoking.
honey, our asses are gonna get blasted if you don't take care of your butt stones. So go to the bathroom, wipe up, and
Wipe up and call me in the morning.
Wait, but
I know
maybe he actually smokes a pipe once a night. The dad.
You don't use an ashtray for a pipe, do you?
Probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
Can you go back to that shot of them again one more time, real quick? Yeah. What door is that? Is that the front door?
What are
I
they
don't think so.
watching on their TV? Three
It's
men
baseball.
walking down. Oh,
It's baseball.
that is not fun.
3 men walking. It is 3 men walking. What kind of art do they have up in their place too? You know.
Some very non-colorful artwork. It's like all the same.
What is
color.
that? What is that artwork? I mean, you know, what'd be funny is if
Some
there was
kind of
now
map?
you know, it'd be a cool Easter egg though if that was an abstract rendition of Michael Jackson going ho.
Right.
You know.
Wait,
That'd be
see
kinda-
that thing that's to the left of that door in the
The
background?
thermostat. It's a thermostat. thing?
Yeah. Oh, those are old-fashioned thermostats. We had one of those somewhere in our house.
Yeah, we did have one of those. Yeah.
But now hold on. What's on the actual coffee table beside not the ashtray one, but we got
think there's
I think those are like candies, you know, those kind of Brock's candies. Brock's.
Maybe there is a pipe in there somewhere, or maybe there's incense burning or something, or there was incense burning or something.
They would not have incense. Those.
No, I
parents
know.
are
I'm just, you know.
They're like,
just
let me light my
spitballing here.
dog Champa so I can set the vibe for our loveless home. Okay, keep going.
The way he put that glove on,
Look
it was
at
very sort
look
of.
at how it's cool how they changed his background to that.
Look,
You know,
this is a.
still
It
in
was.
the house, but
By the way, this glass about to be blown out. That was foreshadowed earlier. That was foreshadowed earlier, you know, when Michael Jackson
Whoa.
went ho, you know.
I'm afraid your father's going to be very upset when he gets back.
All right, cut. All right, so then the music actually starts here.
look at that weird penis sticking out of that mountain. See what I mean?
I mean, the dad's gonna land.
Don't-
Should we just
don't
let him
you-
land?
Don't you
No, I
agree that
agree.
that
It's-
looks like, it actually
well, it
looks like a bunch of penises kind of nestled together.
Well, maybe that's the retreat where that was in Real Sex
Oh,
6,
right.
you know,
They
whatever.
were- that's the Easter egg. They're
That's
referencing
the-
Real Sex 6, the penis dome.
right.
Lions.
That's the Easter
wow, we
egg.
got lions up in here.
I know. Imagine how much. How do they get all these lions? Where do you get all these lions from? You know.
Well,
I
I'll
mean,
tell you this
jeez.
much. You know what? So, you know, Anton one time he did a show. Oh no, he used to play in the band Bright Eyes, and the guy who managed Bright Eyes used to also manage or work with Jared Leto's band. You know, Jared Leto has a band. And he just had this unlimited budget. And one time he goes, they had a huge production, a huge scene. It was supposed to be, I guess, taking place in India, but they were shooting it somewhere on a set in America, and they had all these extras and tons of people. He goes, this is not working for me. This is not working. I need elephants. and they got elephants. They just
Oh my
they were
god.
like, all right, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. And by 2 hours later, they had 3 or 4 elephants just cruising in
Animals
the middle of
animals
the
are
set.
so expensive, you know. I mean,
Can
to
you
get
imagine
because
that? Just
animal
just being
wrangling
like,
is
I need elephants.
that's one of the most expensive things sometimes in movies is animals, you know, getting animals.
Well, now that you can't even do certain things, I don't think they even. I heard that the animal rights things are so much more hardcore now that it's really hard to use real animals in movies now.
Do you think that Michael Jackson was friends with Siegfried and Roy?
Probably, they probably were.
Do you think
kind
that
of butt buddies.
something's Do you think that something's going on here with Siegfried and Roy? Something to think about.
All right, let's keep going.
No, well, should we wait till he lands, or
Oh,
should we just
right.
wrap it up? We really are over time at this point, you know.
Oh, I know we're way over time, and I
But
do have.
by the way,
I have a hard out at
I mean,
8, by
this
the way.
is. Oh,
Wow,
really?
what the heck?
I know this is
Kinda.
getting really interesting all of a sudden here. You know what? Let's leave it on that. I mean, it's almost like the gods must be crazy or something. You know what I mean? This scene right here, in a way. But by the way, that lion, they got that lion to growl too. You know. Okay, look, let's stop here. Okay. Look, if you want, we're going to continue to watch more of this music video. Although I feel like this is going to be juicy. That well, it doesn't matter. Okay, I think it's going to be good. I think everybody's got to go check this out. I think, but
All right,
look,
let me
if
ask
you
you
want,
this: Do we go? Are we going to go right into our after party, or do we want to take like a 3-minute break, 3 to 5 minute break, and then let people come in 3 to 5 minutes? What do you think?
well, I mean, what do you guys want to do?
We got to take a break anyways to switch streams.
Well, we got to
That's
take
what
like
I'm
1
saying.
minute.
No, I know.
I gotta
I'm just
make a
saying, like
stream myself.
when we switch streams, should we give it like 3 to 5 minutes?
Why do you have to release some stones or something? Or
Well, I don't know. I'm
We're
just
the,
saying.
we're the
I'm just
Gallon
saying.
Gang, you know. We got to.
I know, we're the Gallon Gang.
actually,
Look, I
to be
finished my
honest, all that
gallon.
water is making me thirsty. I kind of want to drink some water
It
too right
makes
now.
you
I'm getting
feel-
so.
I'm not even no joke. If you drink this as much water, it makes you get high, and it's awesome.
I'm high all the
It
time.
does. It just makes you feel. I swear, it gives you a kind of a little bit of a buzz. No joke.
But I was going to take a moment to tell people how they can watch the after party if they're not yet a member. What do you think of that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do that.
I would like to know. I'd like
Just
to
real
know.
quick. You got to
like to
join the channel, and you do that by going to the channel. Link is in the description if you're on your phone. Click that join button and become a member. And you want to become a tier 1 member or tier 2 member. Tier 1 gets you the loyalty badges, custom emoticons, after show hangout. And that's for like this episode, that's where the real episode's happening.
Yeah.
So you want to join that. And then also tier 2 gets you all of that stuff and a monthly ringtone and behind the scenes content. And here's a little peek at these emotes you get here. Look at that, huh? Look at that. Got those, and you got these loyalty badges right here. You can be your own cheek with Deke. And just a real reminder on the super chats. It's that little dollar icon right there. That's my buddy. And you pick a super sticker or super chat, and you do that, and then you hit buy and send, and that is how you do the super chat.
All right.
That was most explanative.
That was most explanatory.
Oh wait.
That was most.
No, Nicholas D's nuts over here saying I'm a member and I don't even know how to watch.
Look, let me just break it down real quick one more time. Is that all you do is go to the description of this video, and there's a link to the after show debrief. Okay, and it's going to be, and that will take you right to it, and you can
Where
only
is it
view
again?
it.
You go where? You go where?
The description of this video,
Description.
and eventually, and by the way, if you can't hang out right now, it will be posted on the community tab of this channel. And by the way, if
What's
you
the community tab?
It's just another tab, videos, playlists, community, whatever, right?
And I just posted it in the comments as well.
And okay, Chicken
So
Jessica
it's
just
in the
posted in the comments.
comments. The link to the next video where we're going to keep watching Black or White. It's in the comments of this video. It's in the description of the video, and it's in the community tab.
Well, it will be. It will be. I probably won't put it there until later, but
okay.
Yeah, but
it's not there. Don't go there.
No, but it will be if you just don't know, if you're watching this later, okay? And then also one other thing is if you want to stay connected though, and we do this every Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Subscribe to the channel anyway, which is free. So subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. You probably are, and it's simple as that. Okay. So does that sound? Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I just want to touch on something real quick.
Oh, touch it.
Personal matter.
Touching.
I get this comment a lot that I sound like a Rick Rubin, and I just want to say I've gotten this for like years. People have told me I sound like Rick Rubin, and I think it's okay. And when I was young, I used to get Judge Reinhold all the time. So, you know,
Huh.
I thought I have a very feminine voice, but whatever.
Well, you know, it's all
There you go.
open to interpretation
Look
these
at
days.
how
isn't it?
do you people even know that it's not Rick Rubin? That's all
There
I'm
you go.
saying.
That's true, actually.
There you go. I'm not a
That's-
hippie.
I
I'm
mean,
not a
look
hippie.
at
I'm
it's
not a
this.
hippie, though.
Obviously, Jessica's in a recording studio of sorts. I'm just saying.
I'm
We
working
don't
on a
know.
new, you know.
Beastie Boys.
No,
album.
new Beastie
Yeah, I was gonna
Boys
say
album.
Beastie Boys, but they're down one, so you know.
Exactly. Okay, fine. A new Red Hot Chili Peppers album. Just, I mean, I don't know. I don't think he produced their last record.
Red Hot Chili Peppers? I don't think so.
No, he produced. He definitely did produce. I think he produced Blood Sugar Sex Magic. Actually,
No, we didn't. Did he?
pretty sure he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyways, all right, we're gonna wrap it up. My name is Brent Weinbach. That's Laura Weinbach. And
Am I friends with John? Who is asking who's friends with John Frusciante?
well, it's funny you mentioned John Frusciante because
Well,
Laura, take it. Actually, you know what? Laura's got a John Frusciante story.
No, but I wonder if they're asking me that because I did a post. Or maybe
Hey,
I
look,
didn't do the post.
AOI, you know, AOI.
Oh, no, it's aioli.
AOI figured it out. Oh, aioli? No, it's AOE.
Oh,
Oh, no.
thank you. Oh,
All right, we should wrap it up. But Laura has a John Frusciante story, which she will tell in the after show debriefs. And
in 3 to 5 minutes.
yeah, well, I'll be in there. We'll be in there. It's gonna be loose. I'll be in there immediately. Okay. I mean, we'll be there in 1 minute or so.
Oh,
Okay,
fine, yeah. But
I mean, I'll be in there. You can go release. You know, move some stones.
Moose the goose.
You can go moose some stones.
Go moose that.
What about moose some stones? By the way, remember that scene in Look Who's Talking where the guy says, "I finally got over the stone." Is that what he's talking about? Or anyway, I finally passed the damn stone. The guys. Anyway, all right.
Level Anchorage wants to know the Frusciante story. Level Anchorage, come please join the show. Join the party afterwards.
Level Anchorage is going to, I think.
We smoked weed with one time. Well, look, all
right, we're going over there right now. Okay, we're saying goodbye. Okay, goodbye,
right.
everybody. We'll see you over there at the after show debriefs. We'll see you there.
Bye.